Hey, what's up, everybody? C-Man here with a quick little announcement for you. First and foremost, I love this so much that you're going to see it 3 times because this video is going to open 3 different trailers for you guys. But a shout out goes to my friends Brian and Kate, who just had a baby, little Nolan James. Adore him so much. Gave him a little Batman t-shirt, and as a thank you I got a John Wick t-shirt. And as somebody who doesn't have any John Wick apparel whatsoever, and it's like my favorite action franchise of all time, it's so awesome to be wearing Keanu's face on my shirt. You just couldn't see it because of the way the camera's set up. So I want to show it to you and thank those guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you. And I hope you're enjoying your weekend and every day with little baby Nolan. Now, what you're really here for is some trailer reactions. These trailers dropped about a week or so ago. I reacted to them. Didn't have time to edit or post them, and now is that time, man. So we're gonna toss this back to the old trailer reacting passy man. Take it away. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the C-Man. Now I want to welcome you to another edition of the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down. If you've been following along today, you know it's a bit of a trailer day. I love when trailers are around to watch, and you know, even though we're not sure when movies are coming back to theaters, there are plenty other ways to watch movies, you know, streaming-wise, and we've got some trailers for some streaming shows and movies. So far, we've watched the second season first trailer for The Umbrella Academy and for The Boys. Both look fantastic. And now we're getting ready to check out a little HBO Max original movie that stars Seth Rogan that seems like it ought to be right up his alley and pretty funny. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair? Take a seat. We're getting ready to dive in to the first official trailer for HBO Max's An American Pickle. I just heard the title, An American Pickle. I saw Seth Rogen's face, and I just immediately was like, oh, I am so here for whatever this is. And then I read the description on HBO Max's YouTube channel for the video. So before we do this, I'm going to read the description to you, because if you're not sure what American Pickle is about, you're going to want to know more about this movie after this. So directed by Brandon Trost, based on a New Yorker novella by Simon Rich, and Seth Rogen plays our lead character, Herschel Greenbaum, who's a struggling laborer who immigrates to America in 1920 with dreams of building a better life for him and his beloved family. And one day, while working at his factory job, he falls into a vat of pickles and is brined for 100 years. Gets better. The brine preserves him perfectly, and when he emerges in present-day Brooklyn, he finds that he hasn't aged a day, but when he starts looking for his family, becomes extremely troubled to find out there is only one surviving member of his bloodline, and it is his great-grandson, Ben Greenbaum, who is a mild-mannered computer coder who Herschel can't even begin to understand, and is also played by Seth Rogen. I'm here, man. Take all my money, HBO Max, because you're doing it already. I'm so here for a Seth Rogen movie where he gets brined in a vat of pickles for 100 years. I don't even want to waste any more time talking about anything but what we might get out of this trailer. So why don't we get our trusty little travel box up? All right, man. We are ready to get nice and tiny, so shrink it on down. Ooh. We are tiny. The trailer for An American Pickle, coming to HBO Max August 6th, is down below. Let's see what Mr. Seth Rogen is bringing with An American Pickle. Gotta respect the beard game, Seth.
Als ik arbeidsjaar in stoer een weerreich. Zoireich. Als ik zo opzoom mijn eigen mag zeggen.
In old country of Slupska, I am ditch digger. As far as jobs in Slupsko, it's pretty good. We are the Greenbaums, and we have American dream. I find good job in pickle factory. Sarah, I make this vow. 100 years, our family will prosper. And then one day, everything changed.
It's been 100 years. The pickle brine preserved him perfectly.
You're too old to lose it.
The world has changed. Everyone I know is gone.
We were able to track down a great-grandson.
Greenbaum? This is nuts.
Walk past the cafe, but you don't eat when you live to.
Your parents, where are they? They passed away. It was a car crash. He will tell me everything of their deaths, how their bodies died, their faces as the life left. We will bond over our pain.
Oh no, love, you're not alone.
I understand why you're a religious person, but I'm not. How do you grieve for dead parents? Doing okay.
Head all tangled up.
I have an idea. They start pickle business. That's a very stupid idea, Herschel. You have no wife, no children, no friends, no job. You need help. I'm fine.
You're not alone.
We will become success. Wow. Ooh, very pungent.
Yeah, that's straight from the devil.
We'll finally make their parents proud. Don't talk about my parents. You never met them.
You have captivated the hearts of the entire world.
Probably not best case scenario for the family's become. In old country, we have saying. I'm sure this has aged well. If man does not throw punch, it is because this man secretly had polio arm. Do something, man. Throw your punch. You know they cured polio, right? A guy named Jonas Salk. Was he Jew? He was. Yes. Is this your father? No, that's David Bowie. Is this your mother? No, that's also David Bowie. That whole poster's David Bowie.
Dude, I think it looks really good, man. Like, it's one of those it's one of those things that I've come to really appreciate about Seth Rogen as his like movie career has gone on. Is he's not just there for cheap laughs and stupid humor, man. Like, Seth knows how to do movies like that, but he also knows how to build in like really, really big hearts in his movies, man. Like, even his ridiculous comedies, even as something like the night before, the Christmas Hanukkah movie he did with Anthony Mackie and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Like, even as ridiculous as that movie, and maybe not as high up on the Seth Rogen list as other Seth Rogen movies go, there's a massive heart in that movie that just makes you fall in love with it anyway. And this movie looks like it's going to have the exact same thing. I mean, it's talking about some really dark stuff, man. I mean, the concept of losing your family and grieving for them. One, in a reality like a car crash taking your parents away. Another, in losing your entire family because you fall into a vat of pickles and brine for 100 years. Like, the concept is ridiculous and absurd, which is what you know, this team is so good at giving us. But that underlying heart that just kind of in all of the movies that Rogen makes looks like it's going to be there, and I think that's going to be what makes this thing work. And I love the idea of a Rogen team up, man. It looks like a lot of fun, a lot to play with, you know, as far as the idea of, like, you know, when, you know, immigrant family members came over to present day, what if they could meet? Like, I love all that stuff, and the fact that they'll have, you know, grief to kind of bond over, you know, brings it a little serious, and that's the drama that Seth can do really, really well. But I think also sets up plenty of things for some great comedy. That whole David Bowie thing right at the end was brilliant. Anyway, man, I'm certainly pumped for An American Pickle coming out on HBO Max. Question is, are you, man? What are you thinking of An American Pickle? Are you a Seth Rogen fan? Do you like these kinds of movies? Do you think this idea is just absurd enough to work? Anything you're thinking, good or bad, about your thoughts on An American Pickle, go down below in the comments section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man, show a little love and support for the Cinema Sitdown squad, and maybe join yourself, jump over there, man, hit that subscribe button so I'll pop up in your feeds. And then if you want those alerts, you can hit that little alert bell that follows right after that. That's it, man, for the C-Man Cinema Sitdown. I'm the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. Well, I'll be. You guys are still here. You must be looking for some more content. Well, don't worry. C-Man's got you covered, man. You got videos like this guy and this guy. And if you haven't yet, and you want to come check out all the C-Man goodies, join the Cinema Sitdown squad, man. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell down below that, too, so you can get alerts every time